Dinosaurs Go Trick or Treat. It was a spooky Halloween Eve. Amelia Russell was going out in a vampire bat costume. Her red hair worked brilliantly well with it. "Remember to be back by 8:30, Mom said. The first dino Amelia met was Triceratops. He was dressed up as Evosaurus the supervillain with red paint around his eyes. "I made a new map. Let's go together," he said, holding up a paper. Soon they came to Mrs. Velociraptor's home. She was dressed like a reaper and gave them bacon balls. Triceratops wasn't too crazy about that, so she gave him a coin to spend for spinach sweeties. At the shop, they met Rexy the T-Rex, dressed as a ghost. He had a coin to spend. "Let's go to Stegosaurus's home. His maple syrup cookies are yummy." Stegosaurus had a maple tree yard. Suddenly, they heard a yelp from Miss McYumma. The street leading to Stegosaurus's home is blocked by a tree. Just then came a booming sound. It's the Diplodocus gang. The parents towed away the tree, while the younger ones nibbled away the leaves. More dinos pitched in to help, and the street was cleaned quickly. They came to the maple tree yard. Stegosaurus's cookies were dipped in rich maple syrup. If Mom hadn't said that treats were eaten in home, Amelia would have eaten it. Rexy thought it was nearly as good as ham. After going to Stegosaurus's home, the friends went to home after home and got treat after treat. Amelia has got a lot of bacon balls, lettuce treats and lollyfish, and of course the delicious maple syrup cookies. Triceratops said, "I must go. I have a family party to go to." "Me too," said Rexy. They hopped onto the Diplo tram, whose head was hooked onto a rope, and off they went. After her friends left, Amelia looked at her watch. It was 8:25, and she had to get home by 8:30. Only 5 minutes to spare. She went through a shortcut in the woods, but even so, she's probably late. Amelia walked into the woods. She was afraid. What if she met a ghost? And she hoped she was the only vampire bat around. Besides, it was already 8:28. She couldn't get home in just 2 minutes. A flapping sound came. Was it a vampire bat after all? No, it was the pterodactyls, Terry and his sisters. They've painted themselves in glow-in-the-dark paint. "Want a lift home?" asked Terry. The 3 pterodactyl sisters took hold of Amelia. Terry knew the way and took lead in the front. He held the candy bucket, but he accidentally dropped it. The plastic pumpkin fell into the lake. "I'll get it!" shouted Terry, about to dive towards the lake. But there was no need. Latricia the Leminosaurus flipped her fin hard, sending the little pumpkin flying into the air. Terry caught it. It was 8:30. Mom opened the door and yelled, not so that the girl could hear, "Amelia, you're back!" Mom looked in amazement at the girl flying towards her with 4 glowing spots around her. After the last trick-or-treater went back to his home, everything was back to normal. Well, not exactly. Everyone was heard sitting at their windows, greedily throwing sweets into their mouths. Chomp, munch, guzzle.